Gone back to the 13th position. There he is.
I mean, I'm just wondering if we need a set of tires, but I don't know. I guess take a half a pound out of the right rear and let's put a turn of wedge in the left rear.
And that's one thing the drivers are always worried about too, especially Ricky Rudd.
4 tires, guys.
He wants to make sure that they put the exact same tires or type of tires on the car, pressures and everything. The car was so good, you don't want to make a pit stop and have that car change.
They didn't come down pit road because the pace car hasn't gathered up the field quite yet. They kind of missed connections there. Jeff Gordon in the pace car. Check it out, coming on in turn 2.
Oh, man.
I think there's more to that we haven't seen. It looked like Ricky just turned into him.
Clear high. Oops, sorry.
Tell you one thing, there's a lot of damage to that 32 car, I believe.
Yeah, there's a lot of damage on the right side.
So the leaders should come to the opening of pit road now and begin to duck in. The double pit road here at Bristol. They go down the back and then around the front under caution. Dave?
Mike Skinner in. They're going to take air out of the rear tires to try to get that car to turn and come up off the corner well. 4 tire stop. Little drink for Mike. Marty?
Jimmy Johnson hit pits road running 5th, Dave, and a little bit tight for Johnson. Gets tighter the longer he runs. A round and a half in the right rear trying to loosen that car up. Bill. Dale Earnhardt Jr. making his way toward his pit stall. Gets there now. This will be 4 tires and a round and a half in the track bar because his car is just loose. Matt.
And Jeff Gordon's team waiting for him to pull to a stop. Gordon says the car's still awesome. He was a little tight in the middle on a new set of sticker tires, but the car was starting to come to him. No adjustments on this stop. Remember on the previous stop, Adam Davis's gun jammed. They had to go to a backup gun. The rears are done. The fronts are going on. He's still not going to beat him off pit road now.
Ryan Newman, Ricky Rudd, Kevin Harvick, then Jeff Gordon. So under caution here at Bristol Motor Speedway in the Sharpie 500. Leaders have just made pit stops.
There are places that charge higher prices than we do, and there is a market for that. But if you ask me, our attention to detail creates a suit that's hard to beat. Not only in quality, but because we eliminate the middleman, also in price. And as you have let us know, there's an even bigger market for that.
Year in and year out, no one sells more suits in Canada than Moore's. Well made, well priced, well dressed. Moore's.
Moving can put a strain on friendships. Take a break with a KFC variety bucket. Chicken strips, popcorn chicken, and KFC's fresh original recipe seasoned chicken. It's 3 different ways to smooth things over. Get KFC. Get real.
You've got to own the Lord of the Rings, the 2 Towers. I'd love to visit Middle-earth. Gandalf, Frodo, Sam, the Ents, the walking trees. It's kind of weird to actually see them.
How's it going?
What are you doing? The orcs. Those guys are just beasts. I'd like to meet Gimli. Gimli's grumpy. Kind of like you. Yeah. Lord of the Rings, the 2 Towers.
Available Tuesday, August 26th on DVD and video. Get the 2 Towers at a great price.
The more action, the better. I wish I could be on this movie. I'd let him do the stuntman because I'm better looking.
How about the results of your balloting in our singular race talk poll? Last week's incident in Michigan between Kurt Busch and Jimmy Spencer. Whose side are you on? That's pretty evenly divided across the board.
Fairly even, but Spencer has a little bit of an edge.
And we're back to racing. The leader is Sterling Marlin in the Silver Bullet. He did not pit under the caution flag. Joe Nemechek in front of him is on the tail end of the lead lap, hoping for a quick caution and a free half-mile pass to come back around. It's Marlin leading, Dale Jarrett second, Mark Martin third, Warren Burton fourth, Ken Schrader fifth. Those drivers did not pit under the caution flag. Then you get Ryan Newman in sixth. And then next to Ricky Rudd in seventh, Kevin Harvick eighth, Jeff Gordon ninth, and Kurt Busch 10th.
Did you say did not pit? I thought Schrader pit it.
He did. Two right side tires.
Right side tires for
Good
Schrader.
catch, Wally.
Yeah.
That's a first punch, not the first punch.
Marlin, Jarrett, Martin, and Ward did not pit. Right. Schrader got rights. I believe Ryan Newman just got rights also. How about that 49 car? Nice job by them tonight, huh?
Look at him go. I congratulated him when I saw him Friday morning about what his great run in Michigan. He said this week will be better because mechanical things work this weekend. Weber?
Yeah, walked in their pit to talk to the crew, and they talk really softly, and they want you to leave because they've had so much bad luck. But before this pit stop, I said, you going to make any changes? They said no. They said even Schrader said the car is good, so they weren't going to make any changes. Just took the two right side tires from 26th to the top 10 and moving forward.
Got their first top 10 of the finish of the season last week in Michigan. That's what BP was referring to a minute ago. And having a great run here tonight. Kevin Harvick, Ward Burton. Heavy for 9th place. Jeff Gordon through Ward. Kurt Busch through Ward. Now Harvick through. Ward not pitting under this caution, so he's got older tires than all these guys that are steaming by him. Skinner, Jimmy Johnson. Here comes Jamie McMurray, 42 car. So Ward's getting shuffled.
Well, that 42 car sure reminds me of the 28 car back about 10 years ago when Davey Allison was around it.
It's supposed to.
Yeah. That was a point, wasn't it? Yep.
Got 23 cars on the lead lap. Ted Musgrave has taken his car behind the wall after that incident with Ricky Craven we saw earlier. And I'll tell you what, Matt Kenseth is like the cat that's got 9 lives. Another time, Marty, the caution came out tonight and saved him.
They've gotten a couple of great breaks, Alan, but the car not handling to Matt's liking right now. Here's what he said on the radio.
Kept getting looser, just so bad loose, I just can't hang on no more than that.
And when they came down pit road, they put 1.5 pounds in the right front tire, 2 rounds of wedge out, trying to tighten that car up. To make matters worse, a lug nut fell off the left front. The stop, 20.7 seconds. They came in 13th, out 19th.
He's picked up 1 spot since the stop. He's running 18th now. Jeff Gordon, Kurt Busch, Kevin Harvick. This is the race for 7th, 8th, and 9th.
I don't think Gordon's car is as good as it was that last time. That's what I said. When you've got a really good race car and you come in a pit, sometimes you dread it because everything's working perfect with those tires. Then you come in and put another set of tires on. Now he's got Kurt Busch all over.
And Harvick looking on the inside of Busch, going to take the spot away.
So give Kevin 8th place. Kurt's right rear fender there peeled back a little bit.
I'll tell you one thing, I wouldn't want to be rubbing up against that right rear on Kurt Busch's car. That would cut a tire down in no time.
The damage on Kurt's car happened on pit road when the car behind him was trying to leave around him.
That was Ryan Newman's car, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Check it out. Harvick going by Jeff Gordon. All of a sudden, you're right. Gordon's car, he's struggling that 24 car.
Jeff Gordon has led 179 of the 243 laps that have been run tonight. Kevin Harvick's flying again, though, Dave.
Yeah, they got that car better with a wedge adjustment, put 4 fresh tires on it. He was losing it off. They don't think he is anymore.
Going to see these cars go by. Dave Blaney on the apron of the track, just back out from behind the wall after repairs to his car. He's 55 laps down in 35th place. What's up with the 24, Matty?
Well, he hasn't said a whole lot on the radio. Jeff Gordon did say before that caution out that his car did not like sticker tires. It was tight. Remember on that last stop, no adjustment. Same problem right now, but the car should come to him.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's getting into the corner as well as he was earlier, and you can watch as he gets in, the car slides up that racetrack, and we start talking about that diamonding the corner like I talked about earlier. You don't want to diamond the corner here if you can't. If you have to, that's what you got to do, but the fast way around is hooking the car all the way on the bottom.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. back in 13th place, Bill.
Lost a lot of positions on that last pit stop. They had lug nuts fall off on the left front. Had trouble getting that wheel on. The lug nuts came off. Lost a lot of time. The car's good for a while. Then they get
So Junior now 7.5 seconds behind leader Sterling Marlin. Coming up on halfway, next time by for leader Sterling Marlin. Tell you what, I'm so very impressed with this team here tonight. I talked with crew chief Lee McCall earlier today. He thought they had a very good race car and a very good chance to win, but I'm telling you, he had the leader 5 car lengths behind him. About to be lapped when one of those early cautions came out, allowed him to get that half-mile free pass. They've obviously improved the car a great deal since then.
Yeah, I think it was the first caution. It was very close. Dave, what about the 40 car?
Well, Wally, I checked with Lee McCall, and I said your strategy is to pit as few times as possible, and last time you got the car right? And he said, yep, that's right. They last pitted on lap 161, so they won't have to come in again till about lap 350, and I bet you that's the last time they stop.
Maybe they can make it on one more stop.
I think you're right.
How about these guys doing a Bristol race on 2 stops?
That's amazing.
Did you ever think that you would hear people talking about trouble turn 3, Scott Wimmer sliding down to the bottom of the corner?
No caution.
Not yet.
He's off the racetrack. Should not be a caution.
Got it fired. Got it fired. We're staying under green. Look at Robbie Gordon coming up alongside Joe Nemechek. Robbie back on track after losing
trouble
for repairs, and he may have some more repairs to make right now.
Here's one thing. When you're 68 laps down and you start racing with guys aren't going to put up with that. If a guy's starting to race with me when somebody's 68 laps down, you're just not going to have any patience with them at all.
Nemechek got back on the lead lap coming to the caution, and Sterling Marlin's teammate Casey Mears getting 1 of 2 laps. He's down, back coming to the yellow. And Robbie's going back behind the wall. Tough night. 10th caution here in the Sharpie 500.
Still there. Another one's there. Inside.
Telling you what, 10 cautions, and we're just halfway in the race. We might be rocking and rolling here all night.
Can Jimmy play?
Oh, yeah. Jimmy?
Oops.
Can Jimmy come play?
Hi, Derek. Jimmy?
Can Jimmy play?
Jimmy?
Slot right, Texas. 22-1-2.
Whoa. It's my job.
Inside that flashlight is something familiar. A battery. And while it may not be the biggest decision of your day, consider this. In the land of Middle-earth, the filmmakers of The Lord of the Rings trusted one battery in every one of their light meters. Duracell. So no matter how you play make-believe, it just has to work. Duracell. Trusted everywhere.
The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, in stores August 26th.
Look, talk to my people. Gotta go. Action.
Hi, me again with my bits and bits.
Sorry.
Well, here we have 3 cheese bits, 2 Stetzel sticks. Stetzel sticks.
Who wants a Stetzel stick?
You can't get bored eating bits and bite snacks because your mouth never knows until it's all over.
Hi! I think we're gonna need a new bird here. But wait, he's okay.
With bits and bites, you never know what you're gonna get.
Every Thursday and Friday, take to the links on TSN. All the big names, all the big games. Extensive coverage of all the major events on the tour. The Players' Championship, the Masters, U.S. Open, British Open, PGA Championship, Bell Canadian Open, World Golf Championships, and the President's Cup. Get in-depth special reports on SportsCenter. All the PGA Tour events every Thursday and Friday on TSN, Canada's sports leader.
Who here has Canadian Idol fever?